This summer, you can turn back the clock and step onto a working farm from the mid-1800s.
What? Well, it's called the Oliver Kelley Farm in Elk River. It is a National Historic Landmark and considered the birthplace of organized agriculture in America.
Wow.
How about that? Well, reporter Kristin, she's going to take us to the farm.
Oliver Kelley moved out to the Minnesota Territories with his wife, and he learned the way so many of us do today. He was using trade journals and books of the era and became what was known as a book farmer, somebody who's learning that by learning through books and then experimenting on his own, just like many of our contemporaries do with YouTube and social media.
Farming can be very isolating, lonely at times because of the acreage. You're so spread out from your neighbors. Oliver Kelley was a founding member of the Grange. What was that?
Yep, so farming is demanding work. It was really demanding in the 19th century, and it's still very challenging today. And as you noted, it would be something that would create a lot of physical distance between you and your neighbors. And because you were working really hard all year round, you might not have a lot of opportunity to attend social events and gatherings. So Oliver Kelley imagined the Grange as a way for farmers to be connected to each other, to share best practices, and to work together to solve problems that they were facing on their own farm.
For many kids coming out here to the farm, it's their first time setting foot on an actual farm. What is it like when you see their eyes light up and you're seeing them understand a little bit more about where their food is coming from?
This is really an immersive and sensory experience. We like to think that we engage all the different senses, and some of our guests, they smell the farm coming before they even see it.
The pigs?
Yep, the pigs and all the manure that we're spreading on our croplands. And so, this is really a place that kids can see where their food comes from and learn a little bit more about what life would have been like in Minnesota a long time before they were born.
This is a working farm by all aspects, and depending on the time of year that visitors come, whether it's spring planting, fall and the harvest, explain some of the top chores that they get to do and try here.
Yeah, so when we have either students who are visiting us for field trips or members of the general public who are coming to visit us during the summer months, we get a chance to do all the different things that you would have done on a farm in the 19th century. You're taking care of our garden plants, fruits and vegetables there, you're taking care of our field crops, you're helping to care for the animals, and then of course there's certain day-to-day tasks that we take care of, cooking meals in the kitchen, or cleaning in the house, or helping to cut wood so that we can have enough wood to go all winter long, because on a 19th century farm like this, you need a pile of wood about the size of a school bus to ensure that your house is warm all winter.
Now we are in the lower part of the barn, and we are going to help with some horse chores. I have a curry comb and a big draft horse here. What am I going to help to do?
Yeah, so this guy is Jim. He is a part of our Percheron draft team. And so he and his buddy Jack would do a lot of hard work on the site. So they'd help us to plow in the fields, they'd help us to pull in loads of hay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take really nice care of his coat. We're kind of coming out of those winter and spring months, and so we're just gonna be currying him, we're gonna be brushing him with this curry comb here.
Strip the undercoat.
That's right, just to try to kind of keep him nice and clean and happy. They do such great work for us, so we wanna take really good care of him.
Now in the field we'd see teams of oxen.
Yep.
Would we also see a draft horse like this helping to plow?
That's right. So when Oliver Kelley first arrived at the site, he would have most likely used oxen teams to do his work. And horses were something that came out a little bit more in the mid to late 19th century. And so horses and oxen have different things that they excel at. Oxen are really steady and slow moving and stable. Horses can do that work a little bit quicker, but they also need a little bit of downtime too.
Okay. So now we are in the machine shed area, and I see you have a giant saw right here. Tell me what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, so do you think this is a one-person saw or two-person saw?
I'm thinking two.
It's definitely a two-person saw. It's almost
Teamwork.
as tall as I am, right? So this is kind of your chainsaw of the 19th century. And so on a site like this one, wood is really important because when Oliver Kelley and his family first arrived, these buildings, the fences, everything that we're seeing today would not have been here. And so that they would have had to cut down trees and cut those trees into the appropriate lengths to build their buildings, build those fences. And we're just gonna pull back and forth, and we're gonna let those sharp teeth do the work. So I'm gonna have you go first on your side there. Nice job.
Okay.
See, it's not so bad, is it?
Yeah.
Definitely hard work, but can you imagine doing this all day, every day?
No. And would Oliver Kelley's daughters be helping with this?
That's right. So Oliver and his wife would have had a million things to do. Oliver would have likely been involved in working with the oxen or the horses, managing the heavy machinery like the plow. So work like cutting wood or pumping water for the animals likely would have been things that his four daughters would have undertaken in their work on the farm.
All right, Anders, I have an interesting contraption, a wheel hoe, and it looks like we've got 2 rows of onions on either side, and I'm trying to take out the weeds.
That's right. This garden would have been really important to the Kelley family because this is where they would have grown their food that they've been eating year-round. And so these onions here, they don't do particularly well with a lot of weed pressure. And so what you're doing with this wheel hoe is helping to break up that soil and lightly scratch away some of those weeds so that they can grow really big, really quickly.
Well, it's been a fun day, lots of hard work, but I have a new love and appreciation for all that you guys do as farmers. So thanks for having me out.
Thanks for visiting, and thanks for doing such a great job taking care of our plants and animals. We appreciate it.
You bet.
Thank you, Kristin. 3 new draft horses, Frank, Bo, and Ty, were generously donated to Oliver Kelley Farm. Visitors can see the horses and in action and collect their baseball cards too.
Super fun. They're
That's
beautiful
cute.
animals. So did you know that horses can eat about 20 pounds of hay every single day? I did
So
not
can
know
I.
that. The farm is asking for help providing funding for food and vet care. Every dollar does help. So if you want to contribute, more information is over on TwinCiesLive.com. We're going to be right back.